Good morning and a warm welcome to the Honorable Rector of Udayana University, the Honorable Vice Rector for Academic Affairs of Udayana University, the Honorable Vice Rector for Planning, Partnership, and Information of Udayana University, the Honorable Dean of the College of Engineering Ibaraki University and his estimate delegation, the Honorable Dean of the Faculty of Engineering Udayana University and her estimate delegation, the Honorable Dean of the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science Udayana University, the Honorable Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture Udayana University, the Honorable Dean of the Faculty of Agricultural Technology Udayana University, the Honorable Director of the Postgraduate Program Udayana University, the Honorable Vice Deans of the Faculty of Engineering Udayana University, and also for our distinguished guests and faculty members. We offer our praises to the Almighty for His blessings, which allow us to gather here today for the MOA signing and the guest lecture between the Faculty of Engineering Udayana University and also the Graduate School of Science and Engineering Ibaraki University. To begin our ceremony with solemnity, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Japanese national anthem, Kimigayo, and the Indonesian national anthem, Indonesia Raya. Please stand for the Indonesia anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, now the national anthem gonna follow by an opening prayer, and I will lead the prayer. The prayer begins. The prayer is concluded. Thank you everyone, and please be seated. The program gonna continues with a report from the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Udayana University, to Professor Linawati, PhD. We respectfully invite you to the stage.
Om Swastiastu, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Salam, Namo Buddhaya, salam sehat untuk kita semua. So this is the opening in Indonesia. And this morning, dear distinguished guests, colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and warm greeting from Bali. First of all, I would like to thank the Honorable Rector of Universitas Udayana. Thank you, Pak Rector, for coming. And also to our distinguished guests, delegation from the Graduate School of Science and Engineering, Ibaraki University, the Honorable Professor Dr. Masatomo Inui, the Dean of College of Engineering, Professor Shigeki Takeda, Chair of Doctoral Program Committee, Graduate School of Science and Engineering, Professor Masafumi Fujita, Vice Chair of International Exchange Committee, College of Engineering, Ms. Keiko Misunaga, Specialist of Center for Global Engagement, Professor Tamura, Specialist of E-Learning and Sustainability. And of course, the Honorable Vice Rector for Academic Affairs, Vice Rector for Corporation Affairs, Dean of Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Director of Postgraduate Program, Dean of Agriculture, Faculty of Agriculture, and all of Vice Dean from Faculty of Engineering, Prof. Prianta, Head of Doctoral Study Program, and of course, Prof. Ari Subagio. Of course, we would like to thank the Honorable Professor Dewa Suprapta. Thank you so much, Pak Prof. Dewa, for your strong support, for your advice and great assistance to increase the collaboration between the two universities to the next level. We really highly appreciate it. And the head of a study program of Faculty of Engineering. Again, I would like to thank to the Honorable Prof. Inui and your delegation who kindly sharing about the study life in the Graduate School of Science and Engineering, Ibaraki University, outstanding research activity and the opportunity for the student of Faculty of Engineering to join all the activities and study in Ibaraki University, as well as the college of the student who come and join for this event today. MOA signing on the collaborative research and education program in science and engineering, an international co-tutel program for doctoral course student between Faculty of Engineering Universitas Udayana and the Graduate School of Science and Engineering, Ibaraki University, Japan. I'm pleased to welcome you to this event. We are so grateful after long discussion and initiation since end of year 2024, of course with great support and the assistance of Pak Prof. Dewa Suprapta and the team of Faculty of Engineering, today we could sign the MOA. It's an honor for us to have research and education collaboration with the Graduate School of Science and Engineering Ibaraki University, Japan. Under this MOA, both institutions could do joint supervision for the doctoral students, and the student could do research in both institutions. The supervision will do in flexible way, either online or offline. In addition, many opportunities can grab by the students and young colleges to pursue their PhD, such as Max Scholarship, LPDP, etc. So this is the good news from Prof. Inui that they provide Max Scholarship for partner university. One of them is Faculty of Engineering. So I hope that, not hope, but of course we really strong motivate to the young college to fill in this opportunity. The honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this event is, of course, to strengthen collaboration between the two universities in facing challenges in this dynamic era, in solve many problems by researchers, especially for us in Bali. We have really serious environmental problems such as waste, flooding, traffic jam, etc. Thus, we encourage the students and colleges who join here offline and also join here online, to take the advantage of this good opportunity to address all those issues. Last but not least, my thanks to the all of Faculty of Engineering staff and the committee, especially Prof. Ari Subagya, who already coordinate since the end of 2024. This work together and help us to carry out this event and make this event successfully. Finally, we hope that many productive activities happen under this MOA and can increase in the near future to be joined or double degree program for Faculty of Engineering postgraduate program. Thank you so much for Prof. Inui and his delegation. Thank you so much, Prof. Inui. And we really highly appreciate for your 2 days visit, not 2 days, 1 day visit actually. Yeah. And please enjoy Bali. Please come back again. And don't forget, come for holiday, not only for work. Yeah. So thank you very much, and hope to see the fruitful of this MOA in the near future. Thank you.
We would like to say thank you for the Dean of Faculty of Engineering. And next, we cordially invite the Rector of Udayana University to deliver the welcoming remarks and officially open today's event. To Professor Iketut Sudarsana, PhD, we respectfully invite you to the stage.
Distinguished guests, Dean of College of Engineering, Ibaraki University, Professor Dr. Masatomo Inui. Welcome to Udayana University. Chair of Doctoral Program Committee, Graduate School of Science and Engineering, Professor Dr. Shigeki Takeda. Vice Chair of International Exchange Committee, College of Engineering, Professor Dr. Masafumi Fujita, Specialist of the Center for Global Engagement, Mr. Keiko Mitsunaga Ishikawa, and Specialist of E-Learning on Sustainability, Professor Makoto Tamura, and the Honorable Vice Rector of Udayana University, Deans and Director of Postgraduate Studies, especially Deans and Vice Deans of the Faculty of Engineering as a host of today's event, distinguished professors, lecturers, and researchers, as well as graduate students attending both on-site and online. Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam, nama budaya, salam kebajikan, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Good morning. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to Udayana University on these very special occasions, the signings of the Memorandum of Agreement between the Faculty of Engineering of Udayana University and the Graduate School of Science and Engineering of Ibaraki University. First and foremost, let us express our sincere gratitude for the strong partnerships and mutual trust that have been built between our two institutions. Today's event holds great significance for Udayana University in our continuous effort to strengthen international academic collaboration. On these occasions, we are also proud to be joined by one of Udayana University professors, Professor Dr. Dewa Nguras Prapta, who has received an honorary doctorate from Ibaraki University in September 2024, an academic recognition of his contribution in developing and strengthening academic collaboration between Ibaraki University, Japan, and Udayana University. Thank you, Professor Dewa. This recognition represents an international acknowledgement of the academic contribution of Udayana University faculty members, serving not only as an institutional pride, but also as a strong motivation for academic community of Udayana University to further develop global network and enhance international reputation. His presence here today also forms an important part of this meaningful moment marking the signing of cooperation between our two institutions. The honorable audience, the signing of this MOA represents a strategic step in development of an international PhD co-tutels programs through the core program in science and engineering. It's hard to me to read these words. This program enables doctoral students of Udayana University and Ibaraki University to pursue their education and research under joint supervisions, co-supervision, and to produce scholarly works and that are internationally recognized. This program is fully aligned with the vision of Udayana University to strengthen the quality of doctoral education, enhance the global competitiveness of our graduates, and promote collaborative research and address global challenges, including sustainability, environmental issues, and technological development. On these occasions, we also welcome and highly appreciate the doctoral study funding opportunities made available through this collaboration, particularly the new Ibaraki University Scholarship for Partners University, including Udayana University. Scholarship provided by the Japanese Minister of Education, or MEX, and the self-funding scheme for international students interested in participating in the PhD program. This opportunity will provide broader access for Udayana University students to gain international academic experience while simultaneously strengthening research contributions at both national and global levels. Ladies and gentlemen, Udayana University is fully committed to ensuring that this collaboration is implemented effectively and sustainably through strengthening program governance, encouraging active involvement of faculty members and researchers, and maintaining academic quality assurance in accordance with international standards. We also warmly welcome various initiatives from Ibaraki University, including the Global and Local Environmental Co-Creation Institute and GV Campus, which open wider opportunity for collaborative in research, digital education, and climate change science. This is a good opportunity for us in Udayana University, in which our university pursuing the international recognition. So we need to improve, we need to increase our collaborations and the quality of our collaborations between the university overseas. In conclusion, on behalf of Udayana University, I would like to express my highly appreciation and sincere gratitude to Ibaraki University and all distinguished delegates for this close and trusted partnership. May this collaboration produce outstanding scholars, impactful research, and meaningful contribution to sustainable development and global society. Thank you very much for your attention. Hopefully, this meeting will be success and we can create many collaborations to make our both university become closer and meaningful to society. Thank you. Om Santi 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 Om. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, namo buddhaya, salam kebajikan sejahtera bagi kita semua. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you for Rector of Udayana University to the welcoming remarks and officially open today's event. Distinguished guests, we shall now proceed to the keynote speech and presentation by Professor Dr. Masatomo Inui, the Dean of the College of Engineering, and we respectfully invite you to the stage.
Is it okay? Okay. Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Masatomo Inui, Dean of the College of Engineering and the Graduate School of Science and Engineering at Ibaraki University. It's my great honor to announce the launch of the core program in Science and Engineering, an international co-tutor program for doctoral studies, jointly established by Udayana University and Ibaraki University. On this occasion of signing our important agreement, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude for this splendid ceremony. Thank you. When I visited Udayana University last year with the president of Ibaraki University, we explored ways to foster doctor-level talent. Although a joint degree program proved difficult under Japanese regulations, we discovered that the co-tutor framework would allow joint supervisions of students' research by faculty from both universities. In this program, students remain enrolled at their home universities, while benefiting from the expertise of professors at the partner university. In this way, both institutions can combine their strengths to provide enriched research guidance. Furthermore, Ibaraki University is launching the Leadership Development Program for Climate Resilient Development in the Asian region. This program aims to cultivate leaders equipped with cutting-edge knowledge in climate science and capable of guiding climate resilient development across Southeast Asia. Outstanding students will also be eligible for scholarship from Japan's Ministry of Education's MEXT. Through these initiatives, we hope to encourage more students from both universities to pursue doctoral studies. Together, let us nurture the next generation of leaders who will shape a bright and resilient future for this dynamic and growing region. Okay, so now I want to start introduction of my College of Engineering, Ibaraki Universities. So I hope you can see the screen. My PowerPoint is okay. Okay, so this photo was taken at the main gate of the Hitachi campus where our college is located. 違うね。Yeah. Sorry, this is Japanese one. No problem. Sorry. Yeah, oh, sorry, not connected. Okay. Yes. This is that. Yeah, that's that. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I want to restart my presentation, but this screen is okay. Okay, so this photo is taken at the main gate of Hitachi Universities. Our campus is very open, and there is no wall outside, and it's open to the public. Okay, thank you. And this photo was taken over the campus using drone. And as you can see, Hitachi campus is located in a residential area close to public sports grounds, a gymnasium, and a baseball field. In the distance, you can see the Pacific Ocean. And near the campus, there are student dormitories and many apartments. Hitachi City has a mild climate compared with Tokyo. The summer are cooler and the winter are slightly warmer. Okay, our campus is located in Hitachi City, Ibaraki Prefecture. The distance from Hitachi City to the Tokyo metropolitan area is about 130 kilometers. We have express train service to Tokyo every hour. It takes about 1 hour 40 minutes to reach Tokyo. And Ibaraki University has 3 campuses. The middle campus, which is our main campus, the Hitachi campus, which specializes in engineering, and the Ami campus, which focuses on agriculture studies. Ibaraki Prefecture is known for its beautiful nature and delicious food. Fukuroda Falls is in the mountainside, northern mountainside, and in this season it was completely frozen. Mount Tsukuba is known as a popular hiking destination for Tokyo peoples. Hitachi Seaside Park and Isozaki Shrines are popular photo spots. And you can enjoy local beer and seafood. And Ibaraki Prefecture has 2 professional soccer teams. The Kashima Antlers, shown in this photo, won the championship in the J1 League, which is Japanese Premier League. The northern area of Ibaraki Prefecture, surrounding Hitachi campus, is the birthplace of Hitachi Corporation, Japanese leading electric companies. Even today, it is home to many Hitachi factories and research facilities, as well as numerous companies that originate from Hitachi corporations. In addition, there are nuclear energy research institutes and nuclear fusion research facilities, making it one of the Japanese high-tech regions. This list shows such high-tech companies around this area. In these enterprises, the fourth industrial revolution is underway, creating strong demand for engineers who are proficient in technologies such as mechanical, electrical, electronic, and material engineering, as well as IT. Many graduates of College of Engineering are employed by these companies and are working in the research, development, and manufacturing divisions. Our college traces its origin to Taga Technical High School. It was one of 25 technical high schools established just before World War II to provide industrial education. Many of them later became College of Engineering at the National University in Japan. Mr. Namihei Odaira, the founder of Hitachi Corporation, donated 3 million yen to the governor of Ibaraki Prefecture at the time to help establish this high school. He has also donated the land and building for the high school. And this small building is Odaira Memorial Hall on our campus. It was built with financial support from Hitachi Corporation in 1960 and was initially named Odaira Memorial Library. And severely damaged in the Great East Japan earthquake, it was completely renovated and it is now used as a venue for small conferences and seminars. Ibaraki University has 6,800 undergraduates, and when graduate students are included, the total reaches about 8,000. This is a relatively large amount of Japanese national universities. The College of Engineering has 2,400 students, undergraduate students, and about 3,200 in total when graduate students are included, and accounting for roughly 40% of our university. Therefore, the College of Engineering is the largest college at Ibaraki University, and most of the students are studying at Hitachi campus. We have 5 departments at our college, including the Department of Mechanical Systems Engineering, Electrical and Electronic Systems Engineering, Material Science and Engineering, Computer and Information Science, and Urban and Civil Engineering. They cover nearly all area of engineering. Their curricula meet international standards and constantly reviewed and improved. And each department has an associate master programs in the graduate schools that allows for more advanced studies and research work. Currently, about 70% of students go to enter the master programs after the graduations. Doctor programs are available. We have 3 programs in the doctor course. And details of our doctor program will be explained later by my colleague, Professor Takeda, later. Many cutting-edge research projects are conducted on our campus. Research in the following 3 areas is particularly active: quantum beam science and neutron beam science. These studies are conducted using the nearby major accelerator facilities, JPAC. Environment science, particularly climate change adaptation and mitigations. Energy research with a focus on carbon neutralities. Many graduate students are actively involved in these research areas. For the latest research work carried on at Ibaraki Universities, please refer to our research database. The College of Engineering has entered into a partnership agreement with JX Nippon Mining and Metal Corporation to jointly foster talented individuals who study, work, and live in Ibaraki, while contributing to regional development. Through these collaborations, the university seeks to strengthen industry-academia tie by promoting enhanced internship programs and joint research activities that support regional growth. This year, Ibaraki University also entered into a partnership agreement with Hitachi Corporation to nurture local talent in the field of science and engineering and to contribute to regional growth. These 2 graphs show the career path of our graduates. 68% of undergraduates proceed to master programs. After completing the master thesis, half of the graduates are employed in the manufacturing companies. But in the recent years, employment in the information science technology industry has been increasing. They are working at many major Japanese companies. Student activities. Various activities take place in the Hitachi campus. The Ibaraki University racing team designs and manufactures race cars independently and participate in the student formula competitions. This year, among 63 participant teams, they achieved their best result ever, finishing 8th place. Okay, so now I would like to introduce the climate adaptation and mitigation studies at our campus. These studies are mostly conducted by the researchers affiliated with these 3 institutes. For adaptation research, we have an institute named GLEC, which stands for Global Local Environment Co-Creation Institute. For mitigation study, we have 2 research centers. One is CRAC, which stands for Carbon Recycling Energy Research Center. The other is RECAS, which stands for Research and Education Center for Atomic Science. Since Professor Fujita, an active member of GLEC, will explain it later, I will introduce CRAC and RECAS. First, I want to explain the carbon neutral technologies that CRAC aims to achieve through the carbon recycling. Atmospheric CO2 levels continue to rise. The IPCC has confirmed that global warming is driven by human activities, underscoring the urgent need to reduce emissions. Nevertheless, despite ongoing efforts, carbon concentration in the atmosphere keeps increasing. Our ultimate goal is to lower CO2 level and stabilize the climate. One way to reduce CO2 emission is by switching to electric energy. Yet for airplanes and cargo ships, combustion engines remains indispensable. Liquid hydrocarbon fuels are highly energy dense, making them especially effective for the powering large-scale equipment. To cut emissions in aviation and shipping, we believe it crucial to develop fuels produced by capturing carbon dioxide directly from the air. By 2050, we aim to achieve carbon neutrality in sectors that are difficult to electrify. Our project focuses on developing technology to recycle carbon from the air and convert it into fuel. For CO2 capture, we are advancing a low-energy method known as moisture swing adsorption, MSA. For fuel synthesis, we are developing a catalyst that produces methanols, a versatile building block for fuels and chemical products. For fuel utilizations, we investigate how carbon recycled fuels can be applied to existing engines, alongside with other carbon-free alternatives such as hydrogen and ammonia. A central objective of this research center is to create carbon-neutral, high-performance engine system by integrating these three technologies. The moisture swing adsorption MSA method is a technique for capturing CO2 directly from the air, DAC. It employs a special membrane that absorbs CO2 under humid conditions and releases it when the air becomes dry. The key advantage of this approach is that it does not require heat for CO2 recovery, resulting in lower energy consumption compared to other capturing methods. We have built a test facility inside a highway tunnel and started to experiment to capture 1 ton of CO2 per year. To produce methanol from the captured CO2, it must be combined with sustainably generated hydrogen. This process relies on use of a catalyst. Drawing on many years of expertise in catalyst research, Ibaraki University is applying its knowledge to develop high-effective catalyst study systems. In the utilizing unit, we are investing in optimal combustion conditions for synthetic fuels. Our research encompasses not only synthetic fuels such as OME and DME, but also biofuels and other alternatives. The objective is to identify conditions that maximize combustion efficiency while minimizing harmful emissions such as NOx. This slide outlines the research schedule for CLARK. The center was established in 2023, and initially its 3 units will operate independently to develop their core technologies. By around 2026, we plan to demonstrate carbon recycling technology by integrating these 3 technologies. In addition, an open science unit has created to foster collaboration with researchers from both in Japan and abroad. Currently, we are working with teams from Germany, US, India, and other Japanese institutes, and we are excited to begin collaboration with researchers in Indonesia. Our vision of the CLARK is to evolve its global hub, to be a global hub for carbon recycling technology in the future. We are also exploring how carbon recycling technology can be integrated into urban development. In the future, we envision communities generate their own energy and utilize it locally. To advance this vision, CLARK is working to achieve advanced carbon neutrality in Hitachi City by establishing a regional center for CO2 capture and fuel synthesis. Next, I'd like to introduce our newest research center, RECAS, which was established last year. The center is located at the Tokai Mura Satellite Campus, a village adjacent to Hitachi City. Tokaimura is home to Japan's first nuclear power plant and many nations' leading nuclear research institutes. These include the Japan Atomic Energy Agency, JAEA, the Japan Proton Accelerator Research Complex, JPAC, the High Energy Accelerator Research Organization, KEC, the Institute for the Solid-State Physics of the University of Tokyo, ISSP, and the National Institute for Quantum Science and Technology, QST. Our RICAS is the newest member of this vibrant research community in Tokaimura. This picture illustrates the three main research fields of RICAS. The Radiation Safety Division investigates how radiation affects living organisms and the environment. The Advanced Research Reactor Research Division explores innovative nuclear reactor, which is a subject of the growing global interest. The Applied Atomic Science Division conducts research on the high-performance materials utilized in the JPAC facilities. This slide explains the work of the Radiation Safety Divisions. Following the 2011 earthquake and tsunami, the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant was severely damaged and leading on to the release of the tritium-containing water, a subject of the global discussion. At Ibaraki University, we are conducting research work and education to improve scientific understanding of tritium water and its radiation effects on living organisms. In collaboration with DNOW, a university-based venture companies, we are developing methods to visualize cell and DNA damage caused by the radiations, helping to assess the disease risk at the medical level. This slide explains the work of the Advanced Reactor Research Divisions. Our goal is to contribute to the development of the next generation nuclear reactor. Nuclear reactor system with enhanced efficiency and safety, together with a new material capable of withstanding high temperature, energy source technology that utilize hydrogen as envisioned for the future reactor technologies, and efficient recovery of thermal energy through thermoelectric conversions. In addition, we aim to develop digital twin technology to support safe, rapid, and efficient reactor decommissioning. And in the Applied Atomic Science Division, we are developing new image and analytics method based on the advanced quantum beam technologies. This research drives progress in material science and benefits industry including steel, energy storage, high-strength composite, and functional polymers. Okay, so we sincerely hope to welcome more researchers and study students to Ibaraki University in the future so that we can learn and conduct research together. Okay, thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you.
We would like to say thank you to Professor Dr. Masatomo Inui for the insightful keynote speech and presentation. We invite the Honorable Dean of the College of Engineering, Ibaraki University, the Honorable Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Udayana University, and also Rector of Udayana University as the official witness for the signing ceremony. We have now come to the highlight of today's event, the signing of the MOA between the Faculty of Engineering, Udayana University, and also the Graduate School of Science and Engineering, Ibaraki University. Please stay on the stage for a group photo session. And I will lead the photo session on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And once again, 3, 2, 1. Following the signing, we invite the Honorable Dean of the College of Engineering, Ibaraki University, the Honorable Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Udayana University, and also the Rector of Udayana University. There will be a token appreciation and plaque from the Faculty of Engineering, Udayana University to Ibaraki University. For this photo session, I will lead on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And once again, 3, 2, 1. Now we would like to invite for all the leaders and distinguished guests. We would like to invite Now we would like to invite all the leaders and the distinguished guests to take a picture together. Okay, I'm gonna lead the photo session. The photo session on count 3. 1, 2, 3. And once again, 3, 2, 1. On the count three, 1, 2, 3, and once again. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for every leader and distinguished guest, and please feel free to take your seat. Thank you everyone, and please feel free to take your seat. Distinguished guest will be led by our moderator. To Dr. Pertiwi Jaya, we respectfully invite you to the stage.
Any part HDMI?
HDMI, this one.
Alright, thank you. We have.
Okay, good morning. So for this session, I would like to invite all of the speakers to come forward. Professor Masami Fujita, okay. Professor Shigeki Takeda, could you please come to the stage? Okay, thank you. Professor Makoto Tamura. And Professor Priyanta Wedagama. Okay, please have a seat. Distinguished guests, esteemed professors and students, my name is Nimadi Pertiwijaya, and I'm delighted to serve as your moderator for today's special guest lecture session as part of the signing of the MOA between the Faculty of Engineering, Udayana University, and the Graduate School of Science and Engineering, Ibaraki University. Today, we are bridging local expertise with global academic excellence. Our session will have presentation focuses on activities and programs related to science and engineering by Professor Fujita, Professor Takeda, Professor Tamura from Ibaraki University, and Professor Priyanta from Udayana University. To begin our session, we will explore the intersection of local action and global impact. Please welcome Professor Masafumi Fujita, Vice Chair of International Exchange Committee, College of Engineering. Professor Fujita will introduce us to Global and Local Environment Co-Creation Institute, or GLEC, at Ibaraki University. Professor, the floor is yours.
Thank you for introduction. My name is Masafumi Fujita, College of Engineering, Ibaraki University. I also work at Global and Local Environment Co-Creation Institute. We call GLEC. So today, I'd like to talk about GLEC because this GLEC research activity is very closely related to the College of Engineering and Graduate School of Science and Engineering. Cannot move. Okay. Okay. GREC was established in 2020. It strengthens research, education, and social cooperation related to sustainable co-creation to resolve environmental issues. So we have three visions. The first one is to establish unique center of excellence for creative research and education to find a comprehensive solution to environmental, social, and policy issues. The second one is to develop science through inheriting achievements at our university and multi-layered integration of academic fields. The third one is taking over old and new challenges. And in 1949, so Ibaraki University was opened. At the same time, this one. Okay, at the same time, Lake Hinuma Laboratory was established. So Lake Hinuma is a brackish lake in Ibaraki Prefecture. So the Lake Hinuma Laboratory is a monitoring station for Lake Hinuma. And this is the origin of GREC. So in 1997, the Lake Hinuma Laboratory was expanded to Center for Water Environment Studies, we call CWES. This research institute study is a freshwater and brackish water lake environment as well as coastal environments. So in 2006, another research institute, Institute for Global Change Adaptation Science, we call ICAS, was established to study adaptation science because Ibaraki University is very famous in the field of academic adaptation science to climate change. So finally, 2020, GREC was formed by integrating these two research institutes, CWES and ICAS. Something in particular to note is the Ibaraki University studied sustainability before 2015. As you know, the 2015 is a starting year of SDGs. This slide shows a organization chart of GREC. So the researchers and students from all graduate schools and colleges participate GREC. GREC has four divisions. The first one is the division of climate change, and the second one is the division of environments in basin areas. The third one is the division of environment adaptation in agriculture and ecosystem. And the fourth one is the division of human and socio-economics. The division of climate change is from ICAS, and the second one, a division of environment in basin areas. This is from CWES. So these two divisions were newly added to GREC to study the co-creation research for global and local environment. From 2020 to 2025, a significant research project is conducted, climate change impacts and adaptation strategies in Japan. So we call S18 project. More than 200 researchers from 27 universities and research institutes participate in this research project. The project leader of this project is former president of Ibaraki University, Professor Nobuo Miura. So the GREC had an important role in this project. So according to the socio-economic adaptation scenario and climate scenario, so climate change impacts were projected and adaptation measures towards 6 sectors, such as agriculture, water sector, and health sector, and so on, evaluated. So finally, a comprehensive assessment report was published to contribute to impact assessment sorry, so it's too small. Impact assessment of national plan for adaptation. Sorry. Okay. Okay, from here on, so I'd like to talk about the specific research activities. But Greg has around 40 researchers, so let me pick up some of them. The first one is Professor Tamura's research activity, assessment of coastal impacts of sea level rise and the effectiveness of adaptations. So this is a map of Japan. So as you see, Japan is surrounded by oceans. So Japan is so sensitive to the sea level rise. So it's so important that the assessment of coastal impacts of sea level rise and effectiveness adaptation measures should be considered. So Professor Tamura estimated the potential inundated areas. Future inundated area is estimated under RCP 8.5. This is one of the climate scenario. And then the economic damage was estimated. So there are two coastal adaptation measures. The first one is protection, and the second one is residence relocation. So the protection costs and relocation costs were estimated to consider the possible adaptation measures in coastal area. This is a good collaboration between the engineering and economics because, as you know, the coastal adaptation strategy is a key domain of the coastal engineering. So this is a good collaboration between the engineering and economics. The second one is Professor Takeda's research, the technologies for robust river embankments. This is earth mound embankments. So recently, earth mound embankments is frequently broken due to heavy rains caused by typhoon and linear precipitation bands. So the embankment failure is caused by the infiltration of overflow water. So that to reduce the infiltration water, so the shell capillary barrier is introduced here. So this shell is a scallop shells. So the scallop shell is a major waste in the fishery industries in Japan. So if we use this waste, so that we can contribute to the resource recovery and recycling. So to develop the robust river embankments, so we need to assess the overflow velocity. So the Professor Takeda developed the overflow velocity measurement system by using the multi-millimeter wave MIMO radars. This is Professor Takeda's technology. So this is a good collaboration between the communication and network technology, engineering, and civil engineering. The third one is, this is my research activities. So this is Ibaraki Prefecture. So Ibaraki Prefecture has two lakes. The one is, first one is Lake Kasumigaura. This is a second largest lake in Japan. So we receive the economic ecosystem service so much. So this is a Lake Hinuma. So as I told you, this is a brackish lake. So Japan has only 18 brackish lakes. So this environment is so unique. So to receive the ecosystem service sustainably, we need to know what water environment is suitable for aquatic organisms. So we assess the environmental stress of clam by using these biomarkers. So as you know, the clam has a water treatment ability. So we are trying to develop the lake water treatment system by using the CRAM, because if we use a CRAM, this is a energy-friendly system. So we also developing some simulation models using the AI technology for wastewater treatment and saltwater intrusion prediction. Okay. Okay. Now, I introduced the GREC, but the Ibaraki University has other research institute. So this is a CRAC and GTEC. Professor Inui already explained. This is CRAC is a Carbon Recycling Energy Research Center. So the GTEC is a Green Biotechnology Research Center. So to address the climate change, both adaptation and mitigation are important. So we collaborate with each other and with Asian countries to establish integrated climate change science. So I believe that the GREC can provide the valuable research opportunities for PhD students, PhD candidates. Okay, thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Professor Fujita, for highlighting the vital role of co-creation in environmental resilience. GLEC is really interesting. So it's an institute that integrates water environment studies and climate change adaptation science as well. Thank you. Following the research perspective, we now shift to academic pathways. I would like to invite Professor Takeda, Chair of Doctoral Program Committee, Graduate School of Science and Engineering. Professor Takeda will outline the specific opportunities within their doctoral programs, including interdisciplinary pathways and research infrastructure that support the next generation of global scientists at Ibaraki University. Professor Takeda, time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much for your kind introduction. Thank you very much for introducing my presentation. Okay. Click. Okay. Oh, no. Could you share? Oh, excuse me, could you share? そうか。あれのままやらなきゃいけない。Right? Yes. Oh, okay. Today, I'd like to talk about our PhD program of Ibaraki University. Especially today, I'd like to focus on PhD program, doctoral program of Ibaraki University. Before introducing our PhD program, let me summarize MOA, content of MOA. The major purpose of this MOA is international co-supervision in science and engineering field. This is in this implementation, co-supervision implementation, supervisor at the host university, the co-supervisor at home university, the supervisor at the home university, and the co-supervisor at the host university, and the student must hold online meetings and discussions about joint research plan. And at least 2 online on-site meetings per semester among the supervisors and the student shall be required, and the minimum 2 semesters shall be needed to complete the program. And the student need to meet one of the following requirements. First one is study or conduct research for the doctoral dissertation at the host university for 2 to 5 months, and present the joint research at an academic conference with the supervisor and the co-supervisor as co-authors. The second condition is write a dissertation in English and acknowledge the co-tutor program. And the last one is submit the research manuscript to an academic journal with supervisor and co-supervisor as co-authors. If students satisfy one of the conditions, certificate will be provided to the student. And this is the outline. I think this is a starting point of our collaboration between the PhD program of Udayana University and Ibaraki University. Okay, this is today's agenda. First, I'd like to outline the master's program and the doctoral program. And next, I'd like to explain the admission. Next, I'd like to explain the admission of doctoral program. And next coursework in doctoral program and the funding, possible available funding in doctoral program. Because time is limited, I'd like to omit the introduction of researchers. First one is outline of master's and the doctoral program. Also, I would like to skip this explanation, this slide, but our PhD program mainly locate Hitachi campus and Mito campus. Furthermore, Hitachi campus engineering professors in Hitachi campus, and science labs are located in Hitachi campus. No, Mito campus. And this is organization of the master's program. Basically, our master's program is based on the undergraduate faculty of science and engineering. Therefore, our master's program covers almost all science and engineering field. As you can see, major in quantum beam science, major in science, and mechanical, electrical, and computer and civil engineering. This is a major in master's program. And also our PhD program is based on this master's program. Therefore, also our PhD program also covers almost all the science and engineering research field. This is a name of majors: quantum beam science and complex system science and society's infrastructure system science. Although their major's name is specific name, but this is the important point. Our majors are based on the undergraduate faculty of science and engineering. So our PhD program covers almost all the science and engineering research field. And also, yes. By visiting this link, potential applicant can find supervisor list of our PhD program. So please feel free to directly. I think the first step to apply to PhD program is choosing potential supervisor. Please feel free to directly contact prospective supervisors found on the following website. So applicants can directly contact the potential supervisors. Okay, this is an example of potential supervisor list available on the internet. Potential advisor list are available on the following website. And for more information, please feel free directly contact to them. This is an example of supervisor list. Position, for example, professor, and name is here. And this is a keyword of the research interest area. And this is a summary. This PDF file provides a summary of the research area. So this information is useful to find expected potential supervisors. Next, let me introduce admission of doctoral program. Also, application handbook of the PhD program is available on this website. By visiting this website, you can find, applicants can find the latest version of the admission handbook and application forms. Yes, admission handbook, instruction for applicants and application forms are available here. So if you have interest in our PhD program, I would like to ask you to visit this web link. Okay. This table shows admission timing, example of admission timing. Basically, we have 4 admission timings. First admission, this is an example in 2024. First admission is open, handbook is open on April 3rd, and the date of application deadline is May May 10, and the entrance exam will be conducted from May 27 to May 29, and notification of the result is June 21. This is an example. Also, we have two entrance timing, autumn semester entrance and the spring semester entrance. So in this admission timing, admission to September 2024, and the second one is admission for next year, 2025 April, admission to current autumn semester, September 2024. And the third one is next year's autumn semester and the spring semester. And fourth exam is also same. So we have 4 entrance exams in Japanese fiscal year. Also, if we have additional applicants, we may hold one more additional entrance exam, 5th entrance exam maybe, conducted to admit additional additional applicants. So admission examination is interview test only. In the interview test, the research ability of an applicant is assessed based on the presentation regarding the research background and the research plan in doctoral course. The duration time of the exam is approximately 1 hour, and it is advisable for applicants to discuss with the potential advisor before the exam. And also, online admission exam is available for international student applicant by submitting this recommendation letter from rector, president, or dean. It is available to take entrance exam, online entrance exam. Next, coursework. Let me introduce the coursework. For successful degree completion, PhD student must satisfy the following conditions. Need to successfully complete 14 academic credit for specialization and dissertation coursework. And need to publish at least 1 paper in science and engineering journal. And for a student having superior progress, for example, publishing multiple papers or impact factor journal paper may be allowed to shorten the academic term. So this is a minimum condition to successfully complete the PhD program in Ibaraki University. 14 credit number and publishing at least 1 journal paper is minimum condition. Next, let me introduce funding in doctoral program. First, let me introduce living cost and funding. Basically, admission fee is this amount, but waived depending on applicant financial situation, and the tuition fee per semester is this amount. But basically, according to my past experience, most international students, for most international students, they are waived in many cases, I think. And yes, next, let me introduce the funding, TA and RA. International PhD student will be able to be a TA and RA. The total reward of TA and RA is approximately equal to the annual tuition fee, approximately 140,000 yen. Yeah. Okay, next, let me introduce mixed scholarship. I would like to introduce mixed scholarship. IU Ibaraki University recommend two applicants last year. Every year, Ibaraki University recommend two applicants for mixed scholarship. The application from partner universities have higher priorities. Funding amount is approximately 147,000 yen per month. This is enough amount of support to live in Japan. This is schedule. Application term is December through February, and the candidate selection will be March, and official notification January through June through July, and admission timing is September or next April. And language ability is CEFAR B2. In this mixed scholarship, this condition is necessary condition. For applicants, age limitation is 35. This is ordinary standard mixed scholarship. Next, I'd like to explain new funding for new program. This November, Japanese government approved new mixed scholarship funding application from the Ibaraki University, and the program name is Leadership Development Program for Climate Resilient Development in Asian Region. Basically, mandatory condition is to take 2 additional mandatory credit numbers in addition to 14 credit numbers in PhD program. This is not difficult condition for the applicant. And Ibaraki University will admit 5 new mixed scholarship. Condition is GPA 2.3, age limitation is 35, and funding amount is 145,000 yen. English ability, I will detail later. Limited to partner university, and master degree is necessary. And also, Japanese government mandate Ibaraki University to simultaneously admit self-funding applicant. This is for this self-funding applicant, Ibaraki University plan to provide 500,000 yen per year, and TA, RA, and master degree is necessary. So totally 10, we plan to admit 10 applicants to this program. But application timing is very close for this application. Now is December, and application deadline January 20, because Japanese government approved our this scholarship in December. So for this year, application timing deadline is very tight for us. January 20 is deadline, and exam will be held in February 2 to 4. And from September, for this new mixed scholarship, from September, October, applicant will start PhD activity. This slide outlines a new mixed scholarship, international priority or graduate program for mixed scholarship. And graduate yeah, application guidebook and supervisor list will be available soon. Now is available. I have already shared the guidebook and supervisor list. One candidate we assume one candidate from each partner universities in Indonesia, and the funding amount is this one. And exam fee, admission fee, and tuition fee will be waived and provide travel fees also. Requirement is basically same CFR B2, but we consider this condition more flexible than the ordinary mixed scholarship. For example, if applicant have ever written English journal and English conference paper, we can consider these publication as an English ability certificate. GPA 2.3 and age limitation master degree is necessary. Okay, and accommodation is also, we plan to prepare university dormitory, but if we cannot provide enough dormitory, applicants may need to rent a private apartment in Japan, but this amount, funding amount can compensate the necessary living cost. This is enough amount of funding to live in Hitachi. Okay, and the schedule is like that, and like this. January 20 is deadline, and the preliminary candidate selection, document selection, and the exam is February 2 to 4, and admission timing is September or October, autumn semester. So this is for self-funding international student for the program. Basically, condition is almost same, but funding amount is limited. But we think by adding TA and RA, we think this is enough to live in Hitachi. Exam fee, admission fee, and tuition fee will be waived. And application deadline is, we plan to hold application in the same timing. Candidate selection February 2 to 4, deadline January 20. Okay, last funding with spring. This is also supported by Japanese government and Ibaraki University. Oh, no, sorry. Okay, sorry. We employ 6 to 7 PhD students every year, including international students. Funding Ibaraki University's funding, basically same amount of funding will be provided by Ibaraki University as a self-funding for the new program. This is mandatory task. Scholarship student must join short-term study abroad in international partner university, and international students from partner universities are needed to arrange short-term study abroad and act as liaison to facilitate internationalization of our Ibaraki University's Japanese student. Also study in Japanese university and joining job type internship. Important point is I'd like to ask partner university applicants to facilitate this short-term study abroad. Okay, this is, I would like to skip the introduction of labos in our PhD program. Thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Takeda. For students who are looking for flexible, high-level education, so I think the information presented by Professor Takeda has detailed information about applying to the programs available at the Ibaraki University. For the next presenters, we have Professor Tamura, Specialist of E-Learning on Sustainability, who will introduce GV Campus. So Professor Tamura will discuss the integrated climate change science in the ASEAN region project. So it's a series of graduate level on-demand course launching in late 2025, designed to connect ASEAN students with Japan's climate expertise. So Professor Tamura, we look forward to your presentation.
Can you see? Is it okay? Sure. Is it okay? That's okay. Not. I think. Wait. Could you check? Yes, I'm saying. Hello, everyone. I am Makoto Tamura from Ibaraki University, GREC. I'm also the Vice Director of the GREC, which Professor Fujita mentioned. So before talking about the JB Campus online platform, that I'd like to review the some of the sustainability education in the Ibaraki University. Okay, that actually that Ibaraki University has promoted several education programs, so-called the sustainability education, from both the undergraduate and also the graduate program, and especially for the Udayanas and so on, that we have conducted AIMS programs for the undergraduate or double degree program in Indonesia, in Japan, mainly for about the agricultural field actually. But yeah, now that we are expanding some of the engineering faculty of engineering or graduate program of engineering and science as well, as we discussed. And this is just self histories of myself, that which the relationship between the Udayana in the past, that more than 10 years ago, that I came here, I came to the agriculture of the Udayana University, College of Agriculture of Udayana Universities, and I went up to the mountainous areas. And yes, then there was some of the, on that time that I came to some of the faculty members of the agriculture fields. And yes, yeah, we went to some of the fields of that. And now that, yes, so because we have already accumulated some of the sustainability education program, but now we are also promoting more narrow round about the climate change issues, so-called integrated climate change science, ICCS, which is collaborating between the several research institutes among the Ibaraki University, so-called GREC. GREC is one of our affiliations, but another research centers in Ibaraki University, especially for conducting the mitigations research, is that so-called CRAC or GTEC or RICAS, as Professor Inu already mentioned. So anyway, that because the climate change issues is very, very diverse and also the serious. So we need to collaborate many researchers and educational institutions, and also some of the local stakeholders as well. And especially for some of the educational program, I'd like to introduce one of the online educational program platform of integrated climate change science, ICCS, especially for the ASEAN culture, ASEAN regions. This online education platform just launched this October, which is funded by the MEX Ministry of Education. and as for the inviting the many young researchers, especially for the master program students. And so, because we already have some of the graduate program on sustainable science, so-called GPSS in the master program, which is bridging the kind of the interdisciplinary programs of bridging the 4 graduate school of Ibaraki universities. But it was merely conducted by the Japanese. But in addition to the sustainability educational program, we more narrowed down on the climate change science, and as for the e-learning and on-demand educational system, so-called JV Campus online system for learning the integrated climate change science. So this is so you can watch the TV. I'd like to show the video later, but you can watch some of the learning contents from the online freely. So this is just one example. I'm sorry, this is not for the case study in the Indonesia, but also we are doing some of the research in the Vietnam. So I'd like to show the one of the snapshot of that. Yes, for example, that here you can see some of these case studies along the Red River deltas in Vietnam, and kind of also the very similar conditions which is covered in the coastal area, which is covered with the mangroves, and also suffering from some of the coastal impact of the sea rise and so on. So now that ICCS lectures, again, that is mainly for the master students, but we are providing the 5 main subjects: climate change, sustainable science, and climate changing atmosphere, and climate change, and mitigation strategy for climate change, and adaptation strategy for climate change, and climate policy, and SDGs, and social resilience. Those 5 subjects contain that 45 chapters in one subject. In one subject, in chapters that 15 minutes. So it means 15 minutes and 45 chapters you can watch, and then that you can get the credit for 1 credit. So right-hand side shows some of the snapshot of our running materials education program. So to get the credit, that yes, to watch the TV itself, it's just free. But if you need to earn the credit, you need to take some of the fees of the getting the credit. But between the MOA universities, we can offer some of the special free. Normally, it's almost free. So if you obtain the credit at the Ibaraki University, and then if you can get it, then you can, if you come to Japan later, so that you can reduce the number of the credit after coming to Japan. So so this is the flow of the lectures. So first register for the subject, and you can watch the lectures. But after that, you need to get some of the quiz. You need to answer the quiz, and also write the feedbacks in some homes, and some attend the QA sessions, and submit the report or exam. Then you can get the credit. So that's the way, flow of the to earn the credit at the Ibaraki universities. So this is just an example of the research, actually, that Professor Fujita already mentioned. This is just one example of mine. So yes, I am doing some of the research on the sea level rise impact assessment on the adaptation strategies, both the global scales and also some of the regional scales. This field shows the global impact assessment and the effective adaptation in coastal areas, especially for the sea level rise. And we are also conducting the research, which is combination, which is combined with some of the protection, both using the gray infrastructures and also the green infrastructures, such as using the mangrove as well. So generally speaking, if we combine both of the gray and green, that it can be a bit reasonable than only the hard protection gray infrastructure. And we also doing such kind of the research and is that on the focusing on the Japanese context. Yes, we have with the support of the Ministry of Environment, we did the climate change impact assessment in the fall and also the adaptation strategy in the overall Japan. And it will be utilized at the national adaptation planning for the next years. Yes, this is one of the example of mine that, yes, we are doing some of the research and the impact assessment of the sea level rise and also that effective adaptation. Yes. Okay. So you know that this is the conclusion of the presentation. So that future perspectives, you know that both the sustainability issues and the climate change issues is a very highly related. So how to combine with both of them? So that reducing the climate risk is that so-called adaptation, reducing the greenhouse gas emissions is so-called mitigation. But actually, enhance the biodiversity or achieving the sustainable development goal is that also the very big issues for that. So now that we are saying that keywords like a climate resilient development. So that is the so-called CRD is that very comprehensive, also the very challenging topics of the research. And this is not only limited in the master program, but I think that also that it's a big research topics on the doctor course. And I think that it can be related to the new scholarships for the climate resilient development human resources. So as Professor Takeda mentioned. So if we have time, that I'd like to show some of the movies of that. Okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Oh, did I? Can you see? Sorry that I am not connecting the sound, but you know that, yes. This is a kind of the image of our integrated climate change science in the ASEAN regions. So you can see the subtitles of that. Yes. So anyway, that yes, we are showing some of the research. So. So I'm sorry that we cannot show the sound. You cannot hear the sound, but it is actually that you can see
from the website of us, so that you can imagine that how to use it. Yes, so you can watch it, and if you have more interest on that, please feel free to ask us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Tamura. Finally, to provide our local context and the path forward for our own doctoral candidates here at Udayana University, I'm pleased to welcome Professor Priyanta, Head of the Doctoral Program at the Faculty of Engineering, Udayana University. Prof. Priyanta will discuss our faculty's visions for doctoral research and how we are aligning with international standards. Prof. Priyanta, the stage is yours.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. As the head of study program of doctoral in engineering science, it is my great pleasure to meet all of delegates from Ibaraki University, Professor Inoi, Professor Takeda, Professor Fujita, Professor Tamura, and Ms. Keiko. I'd like to use this opportunity to deliver a brief description on the doctoral study program in engineering science, hereafter abbreviated as PSDIT. That was abbreviation in Indonesian language. PSDIT was officially PSDIT was officially established in 2014, and for the first time, the study program accepted a new student in academic year in 2015-2016. So it has been in operation for 10 years now. Okay, so what is actually the main difference between this study program and other PhD program in Indonesia? Well, the Udayana University PSDIT is located in Bali, and Bali is widely known as one of the main tourist destinations in Indonesia. So apart from its natural beauty, Bali is also widely known for its okay, thank you, for its local culture. So having considered this, the PSDIT has been defining, and we are trying to encourage our PhD students to do the research in engineering, while at the same time also maintaining between the local wisdom and the local culture to support the sustainability, development sustainability. For example, there has been a water management system for rice field for 100 years in Bali. It's called Suba. And for those students who's doing the water resource management, we try to encourage the students to explore more on that things. And also in terms of the architecture subject, we try to tend the research more on the local traditional architecture. So in other words, keep maintaining or balancing between engineering and local wisdom or local culture. Okay. So the research coverage, there are 7 at the moment up to now. The students, the research field of the students in PSDIT consisting of architecture, electrical engineering, information technology, mechanical engineering, industrial engineering, environmental engineering, and civil engineering. My background is actually in transportation, in civil engineering. Okay. Okay, I can't see that. Okay, so small. I can't see that. Okay. Yeah, the new students actually have 2 options for doing the program, for the doctoral program. One is by course and research, and the second one is doing research only. The main difference between the two is for the coursework, for one semester, in the semester 1, they have a class about 16 credits, and from semester 2 up to semester 6, they do a dissertation. And the outcome, the requirement for the outcome of the by course, at least the students have to publish in one international journal, reputable international journal, one paper in international conference, and one paper in national journal. But for the research program, they have to produce more, at least 2 papers in reputable international journal, 1 paper in international proceeding, and 1 paper in national journal. See that. Okay. Based on this, the data of student home institution, we have about 50% of our students coming from outside of Bali. So that's why we try to do the online, the discussion with the supervisor are done by online system. And it's a bit complicated, I think so. Can I move to the no, that one. This one. Yeah. No, it's the research subject. Yeah. For about 5 years data, within the last 5 years, most of the students are doing research in information technology. And for over last 5 years, our capacity, I mean, the maximum student we accept is 30%. And on the average, we have about 25 students in engineering per year. And there is a 50% increase for this year. So we have about 38 students in 2025. And the subject still in information technology, perhaps because of the development of the artificial intelligence. Okay. What's this? The average study period up to now is about 4 years. So most of the students complete their study for 4 years. And the number of alumni up to today is exactly 100 alumni for running for 10 years now. Yeah, we have our own website, so most of the students will use the source from our website. Okay, what else? And for the quick reference, we have also laboratory facilities, which is located in Jimbaran campus. We are now in Denpasar campus in the capitals, and we have also another campus in Jimbaran. So all of the laboratory facilities are located in Jimbaran. In architecture, in civil engineering, in electrical engineering, mechanical, environmental technology, environmental engineering, and industrial engineering. Okay, just moving it quickly. Okay, so that's all for my short presentation. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you, Professor Priyanta, for the presentation. Distinguished guests, esteemed professors, students, we have heard about co-creation at GLEC and then the program opportunities for doctoral degree in Ibaraki University, the digital bridge of GV campus, and the local doctoral roadmap of the doctoral program of engineering science at Faculty of Engineering, Udayana University. Now I would like to open panel discussion. To the audience, please raise your hand to ask question and kindly state your name and who your question is for. Okay, so we also have online participants. So I would also like to invite for the online participants who has questions. So there is also a mode for raise hand at the Zoom meeting, or you can also unmute your Zoom to ask questions. Oh, okay, we have questions from participants, please.
Okay, good morning. Thanks for the time. Let me know you about me. My name is Madhya Widya Jayantari. I'm from the Civil Engineering Department in Udayana University. I would like to ask maybe about the from the first speakers. Is that any research in your in GLEC is about GIS, maybe integrated of the spatial analysis with your research? Maybe that's all about my question. Thank you.
Yeah. Do we have another question? Or I will.
This question, I would like to ask the first speaker.
Yeah.
First speaker.
Okay, I think it.
Thank you,
Professor Fujita.
Yeah, I'm sorry for
Fujita
I forgot
the GLEC. So do you
like a special analysis research like GIS? GIS, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question. So you are interested in GIS technology. Yeah. We use GIS technology, but I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with GIS technology. So Professor Tamura use the GIS technology for the climate change analysis. So could you answer?
You know that, yes, actually both the remote sensing and the GIS is very, very important for to identify the impact of the climate change issues on. I'm showing one example from ours, like sea level rise impact assessment. Of course, that there's several impact which is comes from the information from the spatial resolution distribution from the groundwater levels, and also that the seawater levels, which we compared with the impact of sea level rise, and also that both the social layers such as population density is also the very big issues for the impact of the climate change. So that's why, of course, GIS is one of the basic tool for the analysis.
Thank you. So, okay, Prof. Priyanta would like to add.
Okay. Widya is our young lecturer in Civil Engineering Department. She's mainly doing the water resources management, probably same subject with you.
Not water resource.
Not water resource.
Water management. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So actually, she's interested in doing kind of water management, something like that. So why she asked about GIS? Because in our department we use that technology so much in doing analysis for water management system. Yeah. So probably later on she will ask you more about the possibility of research in waters and management about related to water. Yeah.
Thank you, Prof. Priyanta. Okay, so I would like to also confirm that at GLEC there are some or various fields of study. Is it correct? So including the GIS one, there is a professor or maybe laboratory specialized in this particular field or other fields. So I think, yeah. So there are various topic, right, at the GLEC. So it's not only about water management system that has been presented. So there are also other field that we can study at GLEC that you have presented before. So, what programs are available at GLEC?
Thank you. Okay. Other than climate change? I see. Okay. Okay, so GREC has 4 divisions I explained before. So the first one is climate change. The second one is environment in basin areas. Yeah, this is based on the water management or limnology. Yeah, part of the science. Okay. Third one is agriculture. Fourth one is human science. So we have a chance to have a field survey, for example, the Asian country or South Pacific islands, because the South Pacific island is vulnerable to the sea level rise. So that we have a chance to have field survey. Yeah. Because of course, to solve the problem, so the one specialty is not sufficient. So the many discipline is needed. So we have a collaboration with various field researcher to have to solve the problem. Okay, this is one example. Okay.
Okay, thank you for the explanation. So there are various programs available at the besides water management one. I would like to invite questions from the participants. So, maybe on, okay, yeah, please.
Okay. Hello to the professor from Japan, Ibaraki University especially. My name is Tiwi. I am a lecturer in Civil Engineering Department, also with Widya. I have 3 questions for Professor Takeda. Because from the presentation, I want to know about what will students do from the first semester until the last semester. Then, should we email the supervisor before the admission deadline? And the last question is, during the research, should the student or the study location be in Japan or in our home country will be priority? Thank you.
Yeah, Professor Takeda. So this questions is for you about the program,
Okay,
the doctoral program.
Yeah, let me answer to individual question one by one. First one is academic content in individual years in PhD, I think. So first year, basically in Japanese PhD program, student can start research work from first year. And also simultaneously, student will take courseworks to satisfy to get totally 14 credit numbers in PhD program. Yeah, but basically, for student need to get total 2 plus 2 courseworks from supervisor and course supervisors coursework, and the remaining 10 will be assigned for the dissertation research works. So basically student will take 14 credit numbers in first year, and also student start research work from first year. So in many cases, students start research work first year, and in second year, they will write paper and submit it to journal and receive a review result and respond to the review result. And if accepted, they can student can satisfy the minimum condition. Minimum condition, as I mentioned, publish at least one paper and 14 credit numbers, successfully complete 14 credit number. So third year, student write dissertation and submit application to establish a review committee of dissertation and will end around the end of fiscal year. This is a major activity example in our PhD program. So the student can start research work from first year. This is very useful condition for international student. And I forgot the second one. The third one is student at the moment the student need to come to Japan and stay in labo to receive supervision from the supervisors. So at the moment, students need to live in Japan for 3 years, basically. So I forgot the second question.
The second question is, should we email the supervisor before the admission deadline?
Application before application. Email. Basically it's possible. You can find the email address on the internet, so you can directly contact the supervisor. But if you have difficulty, you can contact me. I can connect you to the expected supervisor.
Okay, I still have one question.
Yes.
During the research, should the study location be in Japan or in our home country will be priority?
Study location, basically Japan. They need to. Students need to live in Japan at the moment. For 3 years. Basically, we assume for 3 years.
The case study, should it be in Japan?
Stop it. I mean, is it have to be based on a case study in Japan, or can the students do field study in Indonesia? I mean, the topic.
Field study. Yes. I think that depending on the research theme. But supervisor. But if supervisor. But that depends on the discussion with supervisor. But depending on the research theme, it's possible. I think research field. You can choose research field in Indonesia, I think.
Okay, thank you, Professor Takeda.
Okay, thank you.
And one more thing, Professor Takeda, probably this representing the question from the student candidate. The requirement for publication. You mentioned already that at least one paper in the reputable international journal, right? So just, I mean, the minimum requirement is only one paper.
Yes, minimum requirement one paper. But we do not restrict to the journal. Basically, domestic journal is also available. Basically. International journal and domestic journal is both available. So, also Japanese journal is also available. And Indonesian journal is also maybe available.
As of information, Tiwi is also a young lecturer in my department in civil engineering. She's doing transportation, and she's already looked at your supervisor's list that you gave us a few weeks ago. And then she already learned about Professor, what's the name? Hirata. Hirata. Yeah, and she's doing investigation, I mean, browsing to the internet about the publication of Professor Hirata. Yeah, and she asked me about she has, she proposed about 4 possibly topics in doing research in transportation. And then the publication of Professor Hirata tend to do is something like a combination between transportation and disaster management analysis, I think. Yeah, and she's asking about that, and then just ask Professor Takeda later on. So she will have a discussion probably with you later on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm waiting. Yeah. Let's discuss. Discuss later. Yeah. I'd like to discuss later. Okay.
Any other questions from the participants? But how about the online participants? Is there any question? Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot access the Zoom, but yeah, maybe yeah. Maybe if there is the operator of Zoom and find message, maybe with questions, would you please inform us. And we also here have some lecturers come from environmental engineering department, and I think they are also planning to continue for doctoral course. So if there is question, please. Any question? No. Ibu Intan maybe. No question. Oh yeah.
Hello, thank you for the opportunity from Bu Tiwi as a moderator. My name is Intan. I'm a young lecturer in environmental major here for undergraduate student. And I would like to ask about Green Biotechnology Research Center, mainly because my previous research is about the microbiology and biotechnology in enzyme such as protease for catalyze the process to treat the wastewater in aquaculture, not agricultural. So this is very interesting because there is no I cannot find the sensei in the list of faculty members here. Is mainly about the biotechnology. So maybe if a professor here have the informations about this GTEx research center, maybe I would like to hear more about it. And yeah, that's it for me for the question. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for the question. And your question about the GTEC It's based on the agriculture study, and most of the faculty staff for agriculture is concerning GTech. And today, our members is not the agriculture people, so I can't answer detail, but I can give you the contact person for GTech, and you can ask them directly. And GTech a very new research center, and they're very advanced. So I think it's interesting for you. So.
Thank you very much for the answer.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope there is a opportunity for our young lecturer to study there since it's new and it's just open. Yeah. Is there any question from the participants, please? We still have 5 minutes more. Okay, yes, Professor. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. Okay, good afternoon, Sensei. It's very great presentation. Actually, we learned a lot about Ibaraki University with already established 4 centers, the new 4 centers. So the participant, I just would like to emphasize that you have to distinguish the centers and the study program of science and technology. It is not the same. There's different things, right? Right, Sensei? Yes, that's different thing. So if you would like to continue your study, proceed your study to the PhD program on science and technology, that's the information was from Takeda Sensei. The information from Tamura Sensei and also Fujita Sensei is mostly from about the centers. There's different things. I would like to emphasize that, not mixed together. Yeah, because the pro centers actually multidisciplinary approaches, right? Including not just faculty members from the Faculty of Engineering, but it's from also from agriculture, from I think from social science also, education, and then also from science, right, Sensei? Yeah, natural science, mathematics, and natural science. So that's a little bit different things, right? But if you would like to study about biotechnology, you can go to, I think, Faculty of Agriculture, actually, they just conducted, let's say, United Graduate School with the Tokyo University of Agriculture and Technology. So I think the application should be to Tokyo University of Agriculture. There are a lot of subjects related to biotechnology there. So yes, actually, the head of Green Technology Institute, actually my close friend, actually. Komatsusaki Sensei is my close friend. I have a very long history of friendship with him. So if you would like to access him, so maybe I can, at least I can give you, let's say, recommendation or something like that. Yeah, to access the technology. I just made meeting on Monday with him. On Monday, this Monday, 15. Yeah, we discussed a lot of things about Faculty of Agriculture and also green technology. Yeah, so and then I think one thing should be known here that when you take max scholarship for PhD program, I think the scholarship now is only 3 years, right, Sensei? Only 3 years. That can be extended, Sensei, for 4 years. Renew it. Expanded. So depending on the achievement, right? Yeah, depending on that. So the possibility, I think, at the longest, I think 4 years, Sensei, 3.5 years, only 3 years for the other course, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, okay. Yeah. Okay, Sensei. And then, okay, I just would like to also emphasize for the PhD program in Faculty of Engineering, right? In Science and Engineering. I think the total credit mentioned by Takeda Sensei, 14, Sensei, right? the total credit. That the full credit will come from lectures, from supervisor and co-supervisor, right? And then another 10th that will come from dissertation. And then another one, the compulsory requirement is one publication at least, right? Okay, that's all that, Sensei. So that should be accomplished within 3 years. So that means that most of the time will be for research, right, Sensei, with this program. So I think that's similar to our program. I think doctor by research here is similar, right? Only 2 subjects, right? Only 2 courses from supervisors, not so complicated, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit different from when I was studying Kagoshima University. No course at all, no course at all. But we have to publish at least 2 journals. Yeah, we have to publish at least, yeah. But we have a regular monthly seminar, but not special course, but monthly seminar. A little bit different, but long ago, right? I graduated in 1997, long ago. I think a little bit different right now. You have to take some course. In my case, no course at all. All totally, I stay from morning to midnight in the laboratory every day. Something like that. Yeah. But requirement a little bit different. Yeah. I mean, in my case. But if you can do your let's say you can optimize. Please, my suggestion, please never consider you can't return back to Indonesia. If you have chance to stay 3 years, please stay 3 years. Please stay 3 years there. Enjoy that. And then because I'm just wondering if you return back to Bali and then a lot of reason. You cannot complete your research and you cannot proceed for publication, etc. Yeah. But in general rule, I think you have to stay in Japan. I think, right? That's the sense. Jadi for max scholarship recipients is they should stay 3 years during the term of scholarship should be stay in Japan. Something. Thank you very much. Actually, it's okay, Sensei. It's all right, Sensei. Yeah. I just to clarify something. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor. So if there is so any of you want to add the comment, is it okay? So as we conclude, so it is clear that the challenges of the 21st century, especially in science and engineering, require the exact type of international collaboration. Therefore, today it is a great step for making collaboration between Udayana University and Ibaraki University. Please join me in a final round of applause for the speakers. For those interested in the programs mentioned, brochures are available, and also it can be accessed from the website as well. Thank you for all of your participation, and of course we have a wonderful day today with the guest lecture. I would now like to hand over for the MC. Thank you to the moderator and all our distinguished speakers for the insightful presentation. And right now, we respectfully invite the moderator and all our distinguished guests to please come forward to certificate presentation.
MC, I would like to just take a minute for the announcement. Bapak Ibu, excuse me, in Indonesia ya. Bapak Ibu yang ini apa namanya yang mau akan ikut coba ke scholarship, tolong stay di sini. Nanti setelah makan siang itu ada short interview, ya. Jadi short interview ya. Jadi gunakan kesempatan. Memang sih nanti ininya deadline-nya tanggal 20 Januari, ya. Tolong stay, jangan kemana-mana, ya. Oke, terima kasih.
Now we also respectfully invite the Honorable Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Udayana University, to present the Certificate of Appreciation. Please everyone to stay on stage for a group photo session. I will lead the photo session. Thank you everyone, and please feel free to take your seat. Please, to every participant, you could stand up for a group photo session. Now I will lead the photo session. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And once again, 3, 2, 1. Thank you everyone, and please feel free to take your seat again. Ladies and gentlemen, now we have reached the end of our program. On behalf of the organizing committee, we would like to thank you for your presence and participation today. Have a wonderful afternoon, and we look forward to see you again. Thank you.